Alright, folks, so this is part 3. I found a back cover for my Motorola phone. Alrighty, but first I'm going to be showing you the tablets that I have, which I picked up. Alrighty, let's start with the iPad. It also came with this case. It works. Alrighty. Next up is the Motorola tablet MZ609. Let me see, what model could this possibly be? Let me check. Wait. I'm sorry, but what is this? Let me try getting this case out. And yes, that Motorola tablet which I got possibly a few years ago, it came with this nice case. So this is the back of the Motorola tablet. This one is on Verizon. Alrighty, let me see what model this tablet could possibly be. Alrighty. So it says here that this is the Motorola Droid Cyborg 8.2. So that would possibly be the tablet. Alrighty. Now let me put this tablet back to its case. There you go. This tablet actually works. And we have the Samsung Galaxy Note 10.1. So long story short, when I used this tablet, when I was editing a video on InShot just crashed, and then I accidentally punched the screen, which was very bad. And then the screen started flickering, so this is why could it possibly be an issue. And that's why I'm not using this anymore. It worked earlier, but not anymore. Sorry. Alrighty. Now before I move on to the phones, I have to shut down or power off all the tablets, which I have right now. And I'll power off the Motorola Droid Cyborg 8.2. I didn't even know the model of this tablet earlier, but now I know it's the Motorola Droid Cyborg 8.2. Alrighty, now let's move on to the third box of phones. It could possibly look the same as the second box. Alrighty, and then we have this back cover for the Motorola C350, I think it is. And I found the battery for the X620. This could possibly be dead. There you go. Let's get started with the third box. This is the Samsung R210. I typed it in there at the battery because I didn't even know the model at the first place when I got this phone. Here we have a Sigma Mobile X-Style 33 Steel, I think it is. This one is untested. Here we have a Nokia 5110. This could only work with the charger, possibly. This phone hasn't been used for a while. Here is a Fly IQ4413 Quad. This one is actually working, but I have no idea if I can use it or not. But this hasn't been used for a while. And it could have a crack on the screen too. Here we have a Nokia N80 with a broken flex cable. Possibly the flexi moment. And it could have some missing parts as well. Here we have a Samsung A300. This one is untested. No battery on this one. Here we have a HomTom phone. I didn't know which model it was, but now I know. I checked the back cover, and it's the HT37. This one is untested. Here we have a Huawei on Intertelecom. Huawei C2281. This one has no battery, since I couldn't find the battery for it. So here we have a Nokia X2 with a broken screen and missing D-pad. And the back cover could be falling out as well. This one has no battery too. Here we have a Nokia 6610i, a lookalike, probably to the 6610. Here we have a Sony Ericsson Z555, untested, no battery, since I couldn't find one for it. Here we have a Razer V3. I found the back cover for it, so this one actually works, but right now it's dead. Here we have a AGM phone. I don't know which model this is now, but it works, but it could glitch out of me, sort of. Alright, now let me check which model could this phone possibly be. I'm finding it through Google Lens, so this is the AGM A8. So that was the model of the phone that the AI gave me information about. Here we have a HTC Wildfire S with a broken screen. As I can see the logo very clearly, this might possibly be on US Cellular. Yep, I turned the flashlight on. It's on US Cellular, untested, couldn't find the battery for it. Nokia 3310 with no battery, since the battery was possibly leaked. Here we have a Fly SL400M. It works, but it has a busted LCD. My second Astro A171. It has no battery in it. Samsung X140, untested. Siemens A75. It works, but it has no battery in it. My second C3520. This one is untested too. It has no battery as well. Here we have a Samsung Wave 525. It worked earlier, though the power button is now broken, so this means I can't use it anymore. But when you plug it into the charger, it actually works. Sagem My 201X with a broken screen. Here we have a Prestigio phone, possibly the multi-phone, PAP 4500. Yep, PAP 4500 Duo. This one is untested since I couldn't find the battery for it. No battery. Sony Ericsson K510i, untested, no battery. LG X145, I think it is. This one has no battery. And when you turn it on, it could probably boot loop. So I don't know if this works. Samsung SGC210. When you insert the SIM card into it, it says SIM locked or SIM invalid. So this means it's probably locked. And it actually works, but the battery right now is dead on this one. Motorola C123. It works. Dead. Nokia N97 with touchscreen problems. As you can see, this yellowish thing on the screen. See this? Ready? This was a pretty cool phone. Here we have a Nokia N90. It does work, but it's dead. And I possibly damaged the speaker a few years ago, so this means I can't use this phone anymore. By the way, this phone was actually a high end from 2005. I had it, but I ruined it. Sorry. What a shame. Here we have a Nomi phone. I don't know which model could this possibly be, but let me check. Nomi i244. This one is untested, but it has no battery in it. Here we have a Chinese Nokia 6300 copy, untested. No battery on this one. It's not working. A Chinese Nokia 6300, Nokia 6303 copy. This one is a know-how phone. I know that it's a clone, but it also doesn't work either. Untested. Here we have a Nomi i184. It works, but it has no battery since the battery was probably bloated. And last but not least from this third box is the LG KG110. Right now it has no battery. It's a KG110. And these were all the phones from this third box. So this means part 4 is coming soon. So this means I'll get all the phones back to this third box. So we'll move on to the next one. And part 4 will be coming soon. So stay tuned, guys.